Good afternoon, this is Brett Hayworth for Siouxland Public Media News. The South Dakota House of Representatives advanced a bill this week that changes the state's election law. The measure requires people to live in South Dakota for 30 consecutive days to be eligible to vote. The bill passed on a 47-22 vote and now moves to the Senate for consideration. In Iowa, the Office of Consumer Advocate would be separated from the Attorney General's office and restored to its independent status under a bill advancing in the Iowa House. The measure would undo changes made as part of Governor Kim Reynolds' government reorganization. The Iowa Consumer Advocate would be appointed by the governor instead of the Attorney General, and people in the advocate's office would be employed by the state consumer advocate rather than the Attorney General. Republican Representative Charlie Thompson of Charles City said the governor's decision to fold the advocate's office into the Attorney General's in 2023 was a mistake. Thompson said the office was meant to be a voice for the voiceless. The OCA's job is to represent consumers before the Iowa Utilities Commission and to make sure they're receiving adequate and reasonably priced services. In other news, bird flu has been detected in a commercial turkey flock in Buena Vista County. The Iowa Department of Agriculture said this is the third case of the virus within domestic birds so far this year. Governor Kim Reynolds on Thursday issued a disaster proclamation for Buena Vista County concerning the highly pathogenic avian influenza incident. Reynolds said the bird flu cases do not present an immediate public health concern, and it remains safe to eat poultry products. The virus has also impacted dairy cattle, but the impact on dairy herds isn't nearly as severe as on poultry farms. Additionally, in an attempt to alleviate a stubborn shortage of teachers, nearly half of the South Dakota school districts now employ international teachers who arrive on visa programs with strong academic backgrounds and extensive classroom experience. A South Dakota Newswatch survey of the State Department of Education revealed about 450 international students from the Philippines, Colombia, and China are now classroom certified in South Dakota. The state saw a record 138 new certificates issued to international teachers last year. Those new teachers come to South Dakota on either the J-1 or HB-1 non-immigrant visa programs that allow them to stay 5 years or more. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Brett Hayworth.